Yes, for now, the serious brawl between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk just got very intense. Even though we await the biggest match that is happening or will happen at the Colosseum, well, there is a semi-match ongoing right now. That's because the Tesla giant is accusing the Meta, CEO Mark Zuckerberg for trade secret theft. Now, he has apparently sued Mark Zuckerberg, and of course, there's latest brawl in town. This is the Literary Champion Axe News. This is the Hub for Quality Entertainment. This is, of course, where we tell you the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Go into YouTube, just take some few seconds as I'm speaking right now. Just go onto the subscription button, do that, and let's get ourselves interactive over there. You may want to share our page as well, so we get the reach we want. Now, on Wednesday or Thursday, Meta apparently launched its newest app on social media. I'm talking about Thread. Now, people apparently have rushed onto, the app and have apparently downloaded it on their phones. According to sources, the app is more, I should say, more similar. The features of the app apparently is more similar to, Twitter. Now, according to information that we have gathered and people that have also downloaded the app, it looks quite similar. But unfortunately, Elon Musk is not having it easy as he claims that Mark Zuckerberg is a snitch. And not just that, even though he says that competition is good, he says he's worked so hard to build his Twitter, app and wouldn't allow this, he used a word over there, I'll read it for you to see, but he says he's not allowing Mark Zuckerberg to outsmart him, trying to be very, very competitive with, going in a very snitchy way. So he has accused Mark Zuckerberg of, trade secret theft through hiring, some of his former employees at Twitter Space. So let's get you the tweet of, Elon Musk on your screen. So he says that he will take legal actions. Well, before then, he says this first. He says, "I spent 44 billion US dollars for this app. And now Lizard Boy just decided to hit copy and paste. It's pesto now. See you in the cage, Zach." This is very interesting. Now he calls Mark, Zuckerberg a lizard. Okay, so I guess he's talking about his, vertical, vertical deformity, I should say, or it's normal. So that was Elon Musk over there after Meta was launched. No, not Meta. Thread was launched. Apparently, he says he's worked so hard with 44 billion US dollars just to create or build the app. I'm talking about Twitter, and he will not allow the lizard, Mark Zuckerberg, to ruin, the app for him. So yes, he has apparently called for war and he will meet it. Then he goes on to tweet again. He says the competition is fine, cheating is not. Yes, so that's what Elon Musk, goes on to say that he says that competition is, fine, but cheating is not. Now, this is the part where people say that, well, what's Elon Musk driving at? Are people thinking that Elon Musk is, trying to be very, paranoid over here because he feels that many are rushing to Thread and, of course, are dampened Twitter because of its higher expense over there. Because now, if you want to use Twitter, you have to get, some kind of payments down over there because, and I mean, there are so many implications when you use Twitter, according to people who have been using it anyway. I don't use Twitter, so I don't talk about Twitter very much. Anyway, so for now, there has been a legal issue to Mark Zuckerberg, who unfortunately has been sued by Elon Musk. Well, let's put the lawsuit on your screens over there, according to what we have also obtained. So this is from, Elon Musk's, lawyers to Mark Zuckerberg after it's been alleged that he has apparently, traded Mark some of, his Twitter space and his Twitter. Using his Twitter workers, former employees over there, to also build this new app we're seeing on your screens. I'm talking about the Thread, app. So this is what it says. Unfortunately, I'll be unable to read all of them, but let's just give you a brief idea. It says, so I write on behalf of X Corp, a successor in interest to Twitter Incorporation, based on a recent, report regarding the recently launched Thread app. Twitter has serious concerns that Meta platform has engaged in systematic, willful, and unlawful misappropriation of Twitter's trade secret and other intellectual property. It goes on to say that over the past years, Meta has hired dozens of former Twitter employees. Twitter knows that. These employees previously worked at Twitter, that these employees had and continue to have access to Twitter's trade secret and other highly confidential information, that these employees owe ongoing obligations to Twitter that many of these employees have. Okay, so it goes on and on and on, quite a very lengthy, lawsuit over there, but that is from Elon Musk's lawyers, and to interesting, very very interesting, bro. We're seeing over there. So this is a very heated bro. We're actually seeing on your screens over there. So, but the funny part of this is Elon Musk, says that he tried to get himself on the, the app. I'm talking about the trade, the thread apparently, the thread, app by Meta, but he got booted out in some few seconds. So a fan actually asked whether or not he's part of the thread now, since it's been launched and about 10 million or 100 million, I think. I'm not so sure about the fact. About 10 million or more, or 100 million people have apparently downloaded this particular app. Now, he says, in responding to a fan who asked him, he says, the fan asked, "Are you on Thread yet?" That was the question. Then Elon Musk apparently came to answer, saying that already got banned. So Elon Musk, yes, has been booted out from Thread app because, he went on to sue Mark Zuckerberg and all of that. But trust me, this is getting very intense on social media. Now there's a battle between Tesla and Meta. Now, who wins what? Even prior to the biggest match that we have been talking about, the most much anticipated match that will be happening at the Colosseum match. I think these bells, or it's setting the way, or preparing the way for the biggest match we all have been waiting for at the Colosseum. Between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. But let's see what most of you also have been talking about on social media. Well, and honestly, I do love the beef, or the rivalry that's going on between. It's a very healthy relationship, like a healthy war going on. These are business-minded people anyway, so let's be mindful of what we all involve ourselves in. But I simply love what's happening. I do. Competition, like he said, is very good. The competition is really good. Anyway, Rick comes to say that Musk is okay. Musk will win because Thread will be a lefty echo chamber. Oh my goodness, really? That's a heated, punch over there. Thanks for coming in. Anyways, now Nicole comes to say, I wonder who wants to win the cage fight. Musk is more than a few apps. Interesting. Brett also comes to say Thread may win the battle of the apps, but Musk will win the cage fight. Okay, so most of you have been predicting who is going to win the cage match and who will be winning the legal battle over here. But if you're on Thread, you may want to tread cautiously because you may not like to be to be booted from Tesla's app. I'm talking about Twitter. This has been the trending up in Next News. Let the war begin.